Hello and welcome to some Week 13 Craftsman Truck Racing. We're here at Texas Motor Speedway, New Texas, for some official racing. It is Week 13, but it is also official racing, and I'm glad that we have it, because I always prefer official racing. Seems like people generally treat it a little bit more serious when things are on the line for real, and I don't know, it feels more, I don't know, real. I don't know, more official to run official races. I just prefer it, so I'm glad we have something to race this week that counts. And we're going to go out here and see what we can do at Texas, a track I really like. So first things first is qualifying. Looks like we've got ourselves a cloudy day here in Texas. Probably going to be a lot of grip. And with the truck, you don't really need to get on the brakes at all through turn 1, I don't think. And of course 3 and 4 you almost never do. So we'll see what we could do. It's definitely easy to overdrive 1 and 2 and end up drifting too far up the track and losing a lot of time. I'm going to try to avoid doing that, but ooh, there's a lot of grip out here. Gonna push it hard. Lots of grip. The track feels pretty cool. Don't really need to maximize the corner into 3 and 4. This thing is underpowered to the point where you can just kind of stick it around the bottom. You don't need to use up the whole track width. First lap was a 30.1.
That's pole. That was a 30.10.
I think we could do better. Now that I know how much grip we've got, that'll gain us about a 10th in 1 and 2. And hopefully we'll have the tire grip still in the truck to still get a good 3 and 4.
The guy behind has just done a
Alright, about 0.9 faster there. That'll lead us just above a 29. I think that should be okay. I probably could have gotten a 29 if I hit the marks a little bit better through 1 and 2 particularly, but that should be good enough for a nice solid starting position. Right now it's got us P1. That could definitely change though. We've got ourselves a pretty strong field. I guess average. 2.7k strength of field. And I'm seeing a lot of low numbers that have not put a lap in. I bet the track is cooling down right now, so I could see some guys waiting for a little bit with these clouds covering the track and maybe being able to get a little bit more grip. I think grip is going to be huge, so even slight temperature changes could definitely propel them forward. I would not be surprised if near the end of this qualifying session we suddenly lose a couple spots. But that'll be fine. I just kind of hope we can get to the inside. Texas, pretty much a one-lane track. You could hold on in the middle lane decently enough sometimes, but you're going to be wearing your tires more. There's a lap by the 1. My second lap was almost a 10th faster, so he's probably going to get the pole from us if he can execute his second lap. But the 3 truck here, so unfortunately a bit of a low number for us, but still some guys that we can try to beat. Maybe get some iRating out of the deal. His second lap should be coming in shortly. And speaking of short, it is a fixed race, shorter style. Kind of gotten out of practice of doing more sprint style races. I guess we still do it in ARCA plenty, but not in the trucks. I'm always doing the open series and all that stuff. I'm going to be leaving the voice chat muted today because of real life news events, and people have already been arguing a whole bunch on here, and believe it or not, that is not why I come to iRacing, so we're just going to go ahead and avoid that altogether today and focus on driving some race trucks. We might be able to hold on to P1. How much time we got left? Where do I see that in the new UI? Hello? Where are we? Oh, here it is. 27 seconds remaining. Where do I see who is Can this get out of the way? I'm gonna move that, I guess. Can I move this flag somewhere? I don't know where I would put it. I guess maybe you could Alt-K, move this over here. So that's not blocking the standings. Let's do
That's the end of the
like
session.
here,
Pole
I
position.
guess.
Well done, mate.
Gonna be making a lot of little adjustments to the UI and things as I'm getting used to that. But hey, look at that. Holding on to P1. The 2 truck did not put a time in. But the 1 is gonna start on our outside. How many laps do we got? We got 40 laps. So you don't want to cook the tires, I don't think. But I don't think you're gonna have to worry too much about it. Especially because you've got the draft. It's gonna be hard to get around guys, maybe. I don't know. I didn't really do enough laps to really start feeling how the handling is going to change. So, it could surprise me a little bit. Sim time, May 21st. Why is it May 21st in the sim? And what difference does that make? I guess when the sun is setting and such. Weird. Wonder why they wouldn't just put that as the actual date. I assume it must have always been that way. You just can see it easier now. Whatever. Anyway, getting on track. Weird laggy thing. Speaking of lagging, just lagged out of that K5 Championship race at the end. I adjusted some of my settings so that hopefully won't happen. I made sure all background stuff on my computer wasn't open that didn't need to be. Lowered a couple graphics settings, and it's going to be a smaller field here, so it hopefully shouldn't be an issue as we get session. Last lap up here. I'm hoping it won't be a problem. I don't think it has anything to do with the new UI. It might have, potentially, but I think it's more likely the issues came just because there was like 40 cars on the track all at once, and they were all showing up down that back stretch, and it was just a little bit too much for my computer to handle with some of the settings I recently increased. So, lowered a couple of them, kept like the setting that changed so I could see like everybody's paints properly. Because I definitely want to be able to do that, but a couple of the things I had on high I moved to like medium, so hopefully it won't look too bad. I'm not too worried about the visuals anyway. I'm more worried about performance and making sure everything runs smoothly and that I don't lag so bad that I spin and have to Alt F4. That would be ideal. So, rolling off here.
One lap to green.
Rolling start.
Line up on the
Stay
inside.
road,
Pit road is
inside
closed
column.
right now.
Pardon me, I had to get a drink of something there real
Speed
quick.
is 56 miles per hour.
40 laps upcoming. I don't know how aggressive this is going to be. Probably pretty aggressive if it's going to be more of a sprint style race. Actually feels like a first gear start as well, which is interesting. We'll have to do a quick shift. I don't imagine we're going to be able to drive away because of the draft. So I don't want to really force the issue and push too hard because of that. That feels like it's just going to be a losing battle. Clean air will be good though. I really think clean air will be nice. So we will try to keep the top spot, I think. We're just going to have to react to what's happening around us. But we'll see. Is restart zones I believe are enabled. So we're all going to be going on green. Right, there it is. First time I'm seeing the new UI's version of the restart zone.
Green, let's go, let's go.
Alright, good enough start. You have to keep side by side.
Still there, hold your line. Outside, clear.
Alright. It's going to go ahead and carry all momentum through 3 and 4. Could be a little bit loose on the cold tires at first here, but I don't think I need to lift at all. All the tire savings I think are going to happen in 1 and 2. Now there we go. Probably something like that we'll be doing. Draft, though, definitely going to bring that guy up behind us. So he could definitely get his nose down there at some point. And there's not going to be too much we can do about that, I don't think. Just going to have to be ready for it, and hopefully we can find our way back to the bottom line without much issue when it does happen. I have to assume yellows are enabled. Always a little bit of a question mark in these 13th week races. I feel like it's a pretty good assumption that we will have yellows enabled, so hopefully we won't get too many of those. I feel like the dirty air is going to be pretty bad for the guys behind me, because right now, just following in our tire tracks there, his truck's going to be more on his right front than we're dealing with in the clean air. And that might add up over time. So I think it'll be helpful for us to just make sure that we're able to close off the bottom, get pretty close to the white line, so they can't get any hint of that clean air. A little bit of modern NASCAR racing here, where you're worried about dirty air and all that. He's right there though in the 20, right behind him. Having a great run as the 20 car so far. It's pretty close right now. Is he going to be able to make a move? Doesn't look like it. Clip a little bit of the grass there. Can't do that in real life. It'll rip the splitter off, but or whatever this truck has. Just ask Dale Jr. if you can clip the grass at Texas anymore. There's that one famous clip when he did that. Clip of him clipping the grass. Ripped his car in half. Looks like I'm not the only one that was doing it, though. It seems like there's a lot of mown lawn right there. The one looked like he peaked a little bit higher on entry there, maybe trying to get a run. Didn't seem to work out, though. Starting to feel maybe a little bit freer in 3 and 4. Had to counter steer just a tiny bit more there. Maybe the car's gonna get loose. That would be fine too. I'd be a-okay with that. Oh. Uh-oh. Frames kind of did a weird thing again. I hope it's not going to do what it did before. I don't know why it would. There's not really anything happening on screen. There's a yellow flag. That confirms that that is a thing. Unlimited tire sets, so we will be coming up, or coming into pit road, getting those tires. Unfortunate. It's like the 15 and the 22 potentially involved with that one.
Catch the pace car.
Gotta go catch pace car here in turn 1.
Let the pace car by.
It's really taking its time.
The pace car speed is 58 miles per hour.
Checking that billion too.
Guess the one assumed he was saving tires better than me, judging by that that statement. I don't know, maybe he was. Thinking I might have to be like, man, the pace quit's taking its sweet time, but got that figured out. Tires. We're gonna go ahead and put fuel in it as well. Just fill it up. Just to make sure we're getting all the rotation we need. I don't think that's going to add any time to our stop because we won't have to fill it too much. It won't take longer than 4 tires will.
Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
When does pit lane start? Where's the cone? What the heck just happened? I couldn't tell when it started.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Front right, 229 Fahrenheit. Front left, 202 Fahrenheit.
Alright. Hopefully we can get back out on top. I had a bit of a weird stop.
Okay, go. Line up, single file. Catch the
Okay,
15
2 guys stay out, including one that maybe was part of that wreck, which is interesting. Gotta know what's
Yeah, they got some work to do. That mirror fucking sucks.
Mirror don't seem much different to me.
It's got no contrast. Like, I can barely tell
We
what
need to follow
fucking
car
things
number
are behind me.
15.
Like I said, my mirror seems fine. I'm not sure. That might be a like customization option you can do or something. Maybe, I'm not sure. Mine's the same as before, but it's just a little wider, isn't it?
They have a ticket open for the mirror too, so I mean, mine personally, like some has to do with like the HDR, but it looks way darker and it's tough to tell what's going on. But they have a ticket open for that. I know.
Hey, sorry, I had chat muted. Sorry to the one for the entry of pit road. The new UI was throwing me off a little bit.
Line up on the inside.
Yeah, I apologize to the 20 because I had the same thing. Like the pit speed thing kept disappearing, and then I thought I was out of pit road or something. I wasn't sure what was going on.
Yeah, I couldn't tell when it started because of how it was displayed, but yeah.
Yeah, like we passed the yellow cone and then it disappeared for like 5 seconds, and then I was like really confused, thinking I was speeding or something. I wasn't sure what was happening. Yeah, good. They need to fix this, I think.
I'm optimistic they'll get it worked out though, man. We'll have a lot more options down the road.
Yeah, it'll just take getting some used to. I'm glad I'm not the only one that had some issues there. Thought I was just being dumb.
I had 95, 94 right side.
Alright, so I wasn't the only one.
95, 94 as well.
I had 96, 95.
I feel like I was faster than the 1 and the 3 in the short run, but whenever I got up to them, I just stalled out. I couldn't build enough of a run.
So it looks like we actually were saving a little bit better. I do think
30 air is kind of a thing.
track position does matter a lot.
Get ready, going green.
Just FYI, the top 2 are on all tires, so watch out for the field.
Okay,
Pace car
the
is
race
off,
car
be
is
ready.
just left.
Green, green, green. The next car's the leader.
Am I gonna get any black flag for that?
Okay, you're in second.
I hope not.
Clear.
Got a horrible start.
My bad one.
Car outside.
I mean, did you even try to lift?
Still there, hold your line.
Didn't have time.
One sounds like you maybe got some damage there. We're gonna be back to the point. Gotta watch out for these cold tires
Hey,
though.
19, what are you doing?
Sounds like chat's okay, so we're gonna keep it on.
I get you didn't like that guy past you, doesn't mean you just get crammed to go
You
on the
are the leader.
outside.
It is the 20 behind us now. I wonder how much damage that the one got. He's kind of falling back, it looks like. That really sucks for him if that's what's going on.
And the turbo really need you.
He obviously was right on our rear end. As long as we hold our line here, close off that bottom line, and make sure that the guy behind's in dirty air, I think we should be okay. What we were doing before worked, because the guy behind us had 1% worse right front and equal right rear. Which feels like it was doing exactly what I thought it might be doing, making him tighter behind us.
Wreck it, turn two.
Wreck it again. No yellow though, yet. No yellow. Would much prefer it go green to the end, so we don't have to make any decisions later or have to deal with any other guys staying out on old tires, that sort of thing. This guy might be able to make a move on us though.
Car inside.
You've just done a 30.02.
Farmer got it for me, I guess.
He's just gonna slide up into us.
No, he was all over the track. Everybody
Much
was
care
just
for that.
around him.
I did pinch his nose earlier, but I had somebody that hit the wall and exit.
Lost momentum, so this guy's gonna clean up there.
Yeah, he got crazy loose off the corner and went down all the way below the apron, then he got back up on the track and off and got into
We're just
it.
gonna lift off, slide in behind him. He way overdrove that. Did not want to give that up, but it kind of happened exactly how I thought it might have happened that first run. Where the draft allowed him to get to my inside. There's really no defending that. Yeah, the number one is damaged. That really sucks for him.
No, my truck's destroyed. I got run over on the restart.
Oh my god, he's diving in there really hard. Like it's old Texas or something. That was very aggressive.
But if I try to run the top, I'm going to lose this slide. I'm going to hold it on him.
Getting it sideways.
Thanks, brother.
Alright, Colton, halfway home. Feels good.
He's just gonna drive into him. Dang, dude. These guys are aggressive.
On that, with them that close, we got to cost us both first place.
Mobley, car number 20. C license.
The 12's just constantly not holding the bottom line, it looks like. Wow.
I'm sorry, outside if you
What
want
did I do? What the fuck did I do to earn that, asshole?
You're back in second. The next car's the leader.
I don't think we have to worry about him. He's overdriving massively.
20, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Still there.
My bad, 20. I didn't mean to get on the inside like that on
Right.
the front straight. I had no idea you was about to get back behind him.
Back to the lead. I don't think we have to worry about the 12 the rest of this race. His right front's gonna get cooked.
Yeah, I thought you was going to say hi, and as soon as I got in here inside, I was like, shit.
You're in third.
Just gonna make sure he can't dive into the inside
That's good consistency.
like he did the other guy and just shove him out of the way.
Oh, truck won't
Shove me
fucking
out of the way.
turn. Thanks, 12.
I mean, maybe he didn't have time to lift. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I was going to let you go.
It was pretty bad. He apologized for it, but
The difference
that's
between that incident and the incident on the restart is you stopped in a split second. He drove it in from 3 car lengths back into turn 1 and 2, ran side by side, and then toured me up the racetrack in 3 and 4.
it was pretty bad.
Completely different.
Gonna require some reflection by the 12, I think.
Oh, the accident for sure, but like, shit.
Thankfully, we've been able to avoid it, and I think we're gonna be able to drive away with him, away from him, no problem. Man, the couple of guys that were closest to us on speed, they've run into issues with guys running into them.
30.74.
Working out for us so far. Just need this to stay green now, so we don't have to make any decisions with tires.
I'm not going to try to pass you, brother. Just run your line. I let you by. I don't know why I tried to pass you back.
Doing big lifts off into 1 and 2. It feels like the track has gotten a bit tighter. It's really important to stay down by that white line at New Texas in 1 and 2. Not only because it saves your tire better, but it's genuinely faster too. The more you push up in that corner, the more time you waste.
Can't really do anything with it.
There, I went even a little bit lower than last lap, and pretty much, that was pretty much equal. Looked greener for a second, but
Okay, Colton, you've got half your fuel left.
I'm a bit shallow in 3 and 4 there and lost some time. We've got about a second behind us, though.
The V2 behind is increasing. It's now 1.00. That lap time was 31.00.
It looks like we're gaining a lot of our time through 1 and 2, so we're doing pretty decent with our tire grip, I think. Still 12 to go, though. Plenty of time for things to happen. I'm almost thinking about using a tiny bit of brake in 1 and 2. I know I said I wasn't going to earlier, but it really does feel like it's starting to get a bit tight. Just like the setup is maybe a little on the tight side overall. Gets a little bit loose in 3 and 4. Feels like, especially on that first run, it felt like it was getting a little bit looser. But I think especially because most of the field's going to be dealing with dirty air, you would want a looser setup to kind of combat that dirty air. But of course, iRacing usually they've got some tight setups to hopefully prevent guys from spinning out.
Hello?
Working out for us though. Continue to build that lead.
There the whole time. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Just need it to stay green. I can see, yep. I can see people now staying out,
Mid-road is closed. Catch up, 16 car.
I had nowhere
which
to go,
really
man. I
stinks.
was holding the brakes, trying not to hit you.
Hopefully not too many.
Man, tires were just starting to be fun. I was just starting to go forward. Yep.
Yeah, 20.
So we're gonna have a sprint to the end. I feel like I have to take tires here though, because if I don't, then probably the whole field comes in.
You're not the guy who's the reason why I'm back here, so I'm not worried about it. Checking up in
Let the
2.
paid car by.
I'm
The pace car speed
20.
is
I
59
apologize
miles
to
per
you.
hour.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you.
Check up, check up, check up. Check it up, check it up. Turn 2.
Turn 2.
His car's taking its sweet time today.
20. We were racing side by side. I didn't mean to get into you. I apologize.
There's something called letting off. You could have done that to avoid him just turning into him.
Y'all can go back and look at my telemetry.
roads
I
open.
let off. This car split up. I can't do anything about it. It happened to me 5 times yesterday. I apologize.
Well, obviously you didn't let off enough.
It looks like you're overdriving a little bit, turn 1 anyway. I think you'll help your right front a little bit more if you just ease in there a little bit more.
I mean, granted, none of us are super pros. It happens. Some of us make bonehead mistakes. We live and we learn. Just move on.
Look out for the pit speed limit. You've got
Like I
loads of
said, don't
fuel.
be sorry. Just be better, bro.
I have no idea when pit entrance starts.
Pit box in 10. 5. 3. 2. 1.
Unsolicited
Right here.
advice there from me, but he definitely is overdriving it, and he's going to continue running
Front
into
right,
people there, so
88%.
kind of just
Left front,
trying to find a nice way of
96%.
being like, hey man, you're going to continue running into people if you do that.
4 seconds of optional.
Okay, punch it.
Here are the 2 tires.
They want you in single file.
Let me know when the pace car is
Catch up,
exiting turn
22
forward.
car.
22 take 2 tires.
Must have. They had to.
I would say that was not a really good idea.
I should have waited and let the 4 go by. Get the
7, 6
inside.
laps to go.
I mean, at least they took tires and
The pace
didn't
car's in,
stay
turn
out.
3. Catch up to car number 22.
We'll see if they work. With my inside, and I was
We need to allow
Left
car
arm
homeboy with my
22
inside, and I was
car.
watching
Catch
him and
the
got up
when the
above the
yellow
damn
flag
line.
came
That's
out.
horrible. That was a great pit stop.
Yeah, I was watching you in my mirror trying to make sure I was keeping off of you, and I was like, where's he going?
Alright,
Yeah, it's my own
gonna try to
boneheaded
get
move.
down
I
to the
just moved. I
bottom
wasn't
as
paying
soon as
attention.
possible, whether that's in front of or behind
Wait,
the
what happened?
22.
I got up above the line out of pit exit, just above the white line on my right side. Oh, that's neat.
One to go. Next time
Stay in the
by.
pole row,
Line up
and
I
the
made up
outside
like
side.
4 spots in the pit. I mean, I was there.
Our tires were looking pretty good. They were 88, 89.
We'll see where I can end up.
I started like 15th or 16th too. I was feeling good about this race. Oh, unfortunately that went all the way.
What's idle on this piece of shit? Like 2K?
We'll see how this works out. It's gonna be a brutal battle, I bet.
Yeah, you check engine damage by pushing the clutch.
Interesting to
in,
see
then
how
why.
well does 22
Hey,
and his
you
2
know what we got,
tires
19?
hold on. I don't think it's a terrible decision, especially if he was pretty far back. He's just got to be able to hold on to it.
Around like 12, 1300.
And that will remain to be seen. Cold tires, that thing's going to be difficult to hold on to, especially
19, look at your thing, dude. You're
in
behind
3
me.
and 4, I think.
Yeah, 11.8. That's your idle, man.
Motor is good then.
Nice.
Okay.
Outside lane, bunch up back here, please.
Guys speeding up and slowing down a whole lot. It's already hard enough on single monitor, man. Come on.
12, you're
Gotta keep track of where you are.
The
24,
leader has
please.
control. Please maintain the
Pace
pace
car's
speed
just
until
left.
the start zone. Then go. Green, green, green. The next car's the leader.
Fortunately, gonna be
3.
behind.
Car inside. Still there at the bottom.
And we can block the 4 behind him, though.
Stay
There we
behind
go.
the car on the low side.
Come on, clear him.
Clear inside.
Yes. Alright.
Sorry, the 24 crunched it left off the wall ahead of me.
And then here's where he spins out in 3 and 4.
The yellow flag is out.
Dang, man.
In single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the pace car.
Gonna be a big checkup in 1, I think.
You got 5
Or
laps to
2.
go. We're in a great spot for some hardware.
It's essentially a fixed race here, so... Pace car leisurely strolling through turn 2.
Pace car
Pace
by.
car is in, turn 2.
Yeah, I hate that part of the update.
Pace cars and turn 2 backstretch. Check it out.
Simply lovely. Got a fucking Paul X for this race. Dude, how bad's my damage on the nose?
Pit road is now open.
We're 17 at. We're all gonna get a black flag. They're talking to you. You gotta catch up.
Obviously, we're not going to be pitting here.
Or go to the pit. One of the two.
Wonder how many green-white checkers we have. Probably 1, right? Essentially a fixed series race. I don't know if
Pit
this
road
is gonna...
closed.
No, this is gonna be a natural green-white checkered, I think. So it won't count toward the actual green-white checkers.
5 or 16, do you guys have a mic? What about the 23? You got a mic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Guess I can kind of explore these
Just
black
take my nose
boxes a
and tell
little
that
bit
to
more
me.
with the new UI. I haven't really looked at them too much. Just kind of as necessary.
I'd say you check after your mama.
It looks good to me. I wouldn't go in.
I might consider doing a little bit more opacity.
Appreciate it.
See how that looks. I mean, I know the other screen with some opacity, it
Yeah,
turns
I
like a
didn't get
weird
as good as you,
blue.
brother.
I
I was
don't really
running
like how
last,
blue
got
it turns.
13th, but
Which is kind of a weird
That's
issue
pretty
to have.
slick getting up the back.
For some reason, lowering the opacity makes it very
Yeah, I had
blue.
people cranking left and trying to hook me on the straightaways and stuff. It was
I usually
quite
can't.
eventful.
I don't really want to mess with that while I'm moving. But
Are y'all starting in first or second gear on restart?
third,
first, second.
third
Second.
gear.
Absolutely first gear.
Yeah, if you're in second, please don't do that ever again, or the lane's not gonna go. Restart first.
If you're at the back of the pack, starting in second, good way to not get checked.
He didn't say third, did he? He didn't say third gear. I hope he didn't say third gear.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Why would that even feel like?
You'll be lining up on the
Yeah,
inside.
That's
I understand why you
wild.
were starting first. That's kind of stupid. Please don't wreck everybody 19. 22, did you take 2 tires?
Yeah.
He's on 2 tires.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm assuming because they jumped a bunch of people.
I don't think he's gonna be too bad as long as he can hold on to it and doesn't try to keep more than he can. I think he can get a great finish as the 22 on those 2 tires. As long as he's not just trying to like block and get every single
You're
position.
starting the back, checking up stuff. Nobody went.
Yeah, I didn't know you started in first because I always started at the back and starting in second kept me up, but then I got to like the front 4 rows and starting in second didn't work. So that was like last year.
Alright, we're gonna have a natural green-white checkered. We'll see if we can get it to the end. Gonna have to keep as much momentum as we can. Hopefully, not get a huge draft train
You have
flying up
control.
to us.
Maintain the
Alright,
pace speed
Colton.
until the
Race car's
restart
just
zone.
left.
Then go. Green flag, green flag. You're in first. 2 left to go, 2 to go.
2 to go. Stay focused. We can win this. You're leading.
Hey. Break the draft a little bit. Don't mind entering a little bit lower anyway.
One more lap to win.
Alright, get to the white flag.
1 more lap to go. Stay focused.
Make sure we don't overdrive it. I think we got this. Yeah, he way overdrove behind us.
Just like loose. You can go ahead and get out of the way.
Get out of his
Man,
draft.
I wish I got a redo at the last restart.
Alright, we got it.
Colton, great win. You
Got it
deserve
done, and they're
today.
wrecking back
That's
there
the end.
somehow.
You won.
Come on,
You
dude.
drove a great race.
That looked like you turned right to the left hook to 4 right there, honestly.
They're wrecking after it's
There
over.
was not a chance you were getting under me there. You went into the grass to get there. Like, I normally don't do that, but yeah, it's too easy at this track to hold your line.
What are you talking about? Where you hit me and I was on the track?
Alright, we get a week 13 win. One that counts too. That's pretty cool.
Locked me all the way. Okay.
Tires at the end, 99, 99, barely used them.
Off me.
With the yellow thrown in there. So get the pole, win the race. I don't think we led every lap. We had the guys get in front a little bit, and then of course the yellows in the different strategies, but we led a lot of them. Led the most of them, I think. So that's good stuff. Now this is the first time I'm going to have to figure out how to do incidents with this new UI. Because I do want to look at those. Last time I didn't have the chance because I had Alt F4. So how do I do that? I guess we go... How do we get to lap 1? Hello. Lap 1. I guess we'll just do this.
I think everyone's finished the race. I think it should be good. But don't fully take my word for that.
Is this...
Hey, is the 20 still in here?
Yeah, I'm watching your dumbass wreck me.
Yeah, you can look at my dumbass because it was actually net code.
You were gonna hit me regardless, dog.
Oh boy, they're gonna start arguing.
I
Anyway,
gave damn
I
near
think
a
this is the
half a
incidents.
truck in between you and
See,
I.
is
That
there
way you
other-
wouldn't get
are there
tight.
other
We could
cars out
run
here?
Side by side.
No.
And you still came up.
Well, I apologize. I mean, the car got a little tight and...
Alright, there we go. Back. We are in the race. I want to lower the volume a little bit. It's very loud for some reason. Where do I do that? Here. See, it like defaults to 8 decibel mic gain. Like, why? No, I have my levels how I want them already. Anyway. Incidents here. Lap 1, we've got this very patriotic car hitting the wall out of 4. Almost causing a bit of a mess. Lap 8. 22 cutting down out of the corner, but there was somebody down there. Let's see. I can see what he's thinking there. He's kind of running higher up, and then he's like, oh, I'm going to cut down past him here, but he's not clear. He's got the 2 on his inside. I don't know if he forgot or thought he was clear, but he comes down. And the 2 is very clearly there. So the 2 and the 2-2 come together. They'll slide through the grass. I don't know. That didn't bring out a yellow, actually. Oh no, don't get on the track. Ooh, that was close. Maybe a little bit of loose there. Ooh, that wasn't it though. It was looking like the 5 maybe got the guy ahead a little bit loose through the corner, because if you get some air under the spoiler like that, it can get him loose, but it looks like the 21 hits the wall and way overreacts, pulls it off, comes down and hits the 5. So turn 4 looking like a point of issue so far. Somehow that guy flies in and hits him 10 years later. That was interesting. How do I... Here we go. Is this him? I mean, we still are green, but I feel like you can tell that's going to be a yellow. He just got his foot in it, kind of aiming right for where the car's wrecking. It looked like it went after him. That was kind of weird. I think he avoided any major damage, though. Then bumper cars. That was interesting. Bumper cars through the pits. He's not going that slow, and he's 44, 43. Oh, yeah, he does start slowing down right in front of the guy, so I'm not sure why he did that. I think he said something in chat like, can we contact in pits right now? Maybe he's new? Because you always can. You can't in actual pit lanes, but on pit road you can. So maybe he didn't know that. British. Jack here. This is the restart. I mean, that was a very light tap, and did that really affect his car that much? I see a little bit of damage from it. Yeah, he does get dented on the left rear, just a tiny bit. I'm surprised it hurt him that bad, though, because he was obviously keeping up with us just fine, and then he was falling back after that. There, thankfully we had the bottom line open there. Lap 19, the 14 just going to come in and wreck the 8. Rackley Roofing, or whatever that place is. Yeah, he just doesn't really turn down to the bottom, so he comes and gets the 8. Kind of runs him over. Side by side for the lead here. Oh, this is this incident. Yeah, that was major netcode. Looks like he almost got the apron, maybe? Maybe that sent him up the track. It was kind of hard to tell in the time because I feel like his connection wasn't very good. That's probably what contributed to the netcode. I don't know. It behaves as if he hits the apron, but it doesn't look like he actually does. It looks like he's above the white line, so that's weird. But yeah, that was major netcode. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I don't know if I necessarily agree it would have happened anyway. It certainly wouldn't have been as bad. Still, it doesn't feel good for the 20. And then guys trying to get around. They're still side by side. Trying to figure that out. And the 5 just gonna run into the back of the 7. 7 probably trying to pick up the pace. Because he's getting run over. And then overdriving it. That might have damaged his rear end too. We saw how little damage it took to make the 1 go backward. Yeah, the 12's connection was really sketchy. You can see there it was a fake wall hit. On track he was kind of shifting all around. What do we have here? So this is all the way up there in the top 10. Here's the number 1 truck. The 9's kind of just turning down when the 17's there. That's all on the 9. It's important to get to the bottom if you can here at Texas, and that's probably why the 9 was so aggressive with it, but he just simply was not clear. He just kept coming down, and I feel like he had enough time to react to it. That's not on the 17 at all. 9 kind of just wrecked himself. And then more pit stops here, and more guys getting hit. I think, was that the same guy? That might have been the same guy slowing down way too much out an actual pit lane. And then what is going on here? Oh my goodness, they're wrecking everywhere. I assume this was on the restart, and that's why everyone's so bunched up. Where does all this start? I don't even know where to look. It looks like the 7 like checks up real hard in the middle of the straightaway. Like real dramatically. And then the 20's right behind him. I don't know why maybe the 7 thought they were wrecking up there. Just kind of overreacted, and then the 20 runs into the back of him. It's got to be hard to react that quickly in a dash to the finish, especially in the straightaway where you don't expect someone to do that. Looked strange though, I'm not entirely sure what happened. And then 24 bouncing off the wall. I think Netcode came down and got the 1. Maybe, or maybe he just saw it out of his side mirror and reacted, and then oh boy. More things all happening. Everybody's running into each other. So how does this one start? 17 way down the track. The 18's swerving everywhere and then hooks the 2. What was happening with the 18? So the 18 low on exit. The 2's getting that guy loose. The 18's kind of just trying to force his way through and then gets into the 2 a little bit. Hooks him, and then 11 runs into the back of him. And then they continue wrecking. There was like one continuous chain reaction wreck from turn 1 all the way to turn 3 in this lap. What a mess. Glad I was not back there in it. So guys not wanting to lift because there's no yellow yet. Just smashing into the back of everything. Sucks for the 20 because he was looking pretty good for a while. What is this number? Is that highest position? I don't know what that means. I guess that just means 22nd out of the possible 1. Like, no duh. What do you mean, /1? Oh, you can't get first place in this race, but you can get second. Weird decision there. Anyway, this should be coming to the natural green-white checkered. We didn't need an actual one, which was kind of nice. How is the 13 so off pace? Okay, this is coming to the white flag. 1 making a move down low. Everything good so far. But the 13 gets loose down to the apron. So that he holds on to it, but he's very slow here, and this is going to be really hard for people to dodge him. And then he clips the grass and loses it. That could have been a yellow right there if we hadn't already gotten the white flag. That's a heartbreaker for the 13. Losing all those spots right at the end. And the 11 and the 8 coming toward the line. The 8's going to cut the course, but he gets there. And then what happened here? How did we wreck after it? Let's move forward. We had a decent little gap to the end there. Oh, the 21 gets the 4 loose. And the 4 is just going to hold the bottom. Oh, and more grass, kind of making the guy lose control. 4 blocks a little bit, but it almost feels like he ended up in that position because he got loose to begin with. I'm sure there was still some intentional blocking there. Coming to the line, you can kind of get it. But the 21 loses it, and then don't... Oh, I see. He had to pull his wheel to the right here, because if he slides and gets into the pit lane, then it puts him at the end of the lead lap, and he loses his 3rd place position. That's a really unfortunate situation there. Because normally it'd be like, why would he turn the wheel so hard to the right and put himself in the line of traffic? But that's exactly why. Because if he slides to the inside safely, he's going to clip that cone. So that really sucks, but I understand why it happened. It looks like everybody made it through anyway. It was just him. So that... Oh my goodness. Oh my god. He's dead. I'm so sorry. I don't know if he survives this one. So... Man, that grass really getting guys out of shape. Clips it there, trying to keep it on the track. And then there I don't understand why he turns the wheel hard right. Here he's just frustrated, I think, because he hits the wall right here, and then he could have just kept it hard left, but decides I'm even going to gas it up to wreck my car even more, my truck. But, I don't know. Race was over. He could do what he wants, I guess, but it still counts towards incidents ratings until everybody's finished, so who knows. Anyway, we will get the win, and we get a 0x, which might have been pretty rare this race. I guess you can't see that anymore. Yes, you can. Here it is. 1 of 4 trucks with a 0x. So feel pretty good about that, too. A couple of guys just got 1x's from dodging wrecks, I think. But we get the 0x. We get the win. And we had a fun race. I love Texas. I know, controversial opinion. But I do like Texas. And maybe it's just because it works out for me pretty well a lot of the time. So we will look at race results page. We'll gain 47 I rating from this week 13 race. 2771 strength of field. But as the 3 truck, can feel pretty good about getting the win. 0x, 170 championship points. That will not matter because I highly doubt I'm going to race every race this week. In fact, I already missed some, so I'm not going to do that. But still, a good indicator we had ourselves a nice run. Man, next person with a 0x was the 8th place finisher. So a little bit messy. It was definitely a fixed race looking kind of event out here. The 20 had the fastest lap on lap 16, so he was fast. It didn't get the finish he needed out of it, though. After coming together with the... whoever that guy was. The 20-something? 20th? 20 place? Or... No, he was the 20. Who was the guy that I ran into? I don't remember. Where'd he go? Now I gotta know. Why can't I find him? Oh, here he is. He was the 12. There we go. So, good race for us. Bit messy overall, but I had some fun. I hope you enjoyed watching as well. That will conclude another one. This one, Craftsman Trucks at Texas. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.